Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki, known here as the One-Handed Bandit, and today my video will be on a very sensitive topic, a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, and it is what is currently going on in the world today. As we all know, the black man George Floyd was killed last Monday by a Minneapolis police officer, and with a knee to the neck until he died. And there is a lot that is going on across the country, and being a content creator, I felt that it was my duty to say something. I haven't been very vocal on the topic on my channel, and I don't know the protocol with YouTube and whether this is allowed, because I haven't seen any other content creators post anything on YouTube about it. And because I am a mother of a black son, this touched me to my core. I cried for this man. I have never in my life cried for someone that wasn't my blood, and I just feel for him and his family. So I know I mentioned it a few times in the video. I hope I did. I don't remember, because I paused and stopped so many times just to fight back the tears, as I am doing right now. I just wanted to bring awareness to, in regards to the beauty community, with the brands that we love and the brands that we support, that you should take note in the brands that are speaking out against this injustice that is going on in our country. The brands that are supporting us, all it takes is a simple post, a simple hashtag, and there's no such thing as it doesn't meet your aesthetic. There's no such thing. So you can incorporate and support in any way, but the fact that you're silent speaks volumes. I will mention it in my video that I will no longer be supporting brands that do not speak up against police brutality and racism in this country. So I hope that this video touches you. I hope that this video reaches thousands. But I just felt that God put something on my heart to say, and God put this on my heart to say, and I just felt like I have this tiny little channel and this tiny little platform, that I have to use it, and I have to use it to say something. I can't help financially, but I can help by speaking up, and that's all that I'm asking brands to do. Thank you for watching. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki, known here as the One-Handed Bandit. If this is your first time watching, this video is going to be a little different than what I normally do. As you all know, I'm getting a little nervous because I was dreading recording this video. You all know what is going on today with the death of George Floyd. And as a mother, with the death of George Floyd, when it happened, when I saw that video on Tuesday, today's Monday, June 1st. So I saw the video on Tuesday, and when I tell you, I've never felt so much hurt and fear for someone other than my own flesh and blood in my life. I mean, I was watching the video and the tears were just flowing because I felt his pain. I felt for him. I decided to not post in respect for him and his family. As a mother of a black son, I just couldn't find it in my heart to continue on my channel as normal. I didn't want to be holding up products and pretending like there's nothing going on in the world. I couldn't find it in my heart to do so. But I felt like I have a platform. It's a very small platform. And I am proud of it. So I wanted to use my platform and my voice. The most powerful tool that I have is my voice. And I wanted to use my voice to express myself, to express my hurt and my anger for my people. I'm not just gonna sit here in front of the camera and, you know, just talk to you for a whole 15, 20, 30-minute video. I'm going to go ahead and I have some things to do today, so I'm just going to go ahead and do my makeup as I express myself so that I'll have some, I guess, I don't know. To be honest, I thought out what I was going to say in my head, and now that I flipped the camera on, I'm just a loss for words. I'm not going to mention any of the products that I am using today. I'm going to leave them down in my description box below if you're interested in what I was using. But while I'm doing my makeup, I'm going to just get it off my chest. So if you haven't seen the video, I know pretty much everyone in the world, even I've heard some people's children have seen the video, but an African-American man, a black man in Minneapolis, I don't know why that state always tongue-ties me, but in Minneapolis last Monday was killed by a white police officer. He was murdered in front of our eyes. He had a knee placed on his neck for a good, I would say, 7 to 9 minutes until he was motionless. I will not play the video. I will not show the video on my channel out of respect for Mr. Floyd and his family. As a content creator and a mother, I don't see how anyone can continue and proceed as business as usual when these things are going on in the country. I haven't been posting on Instagram, and I mentioned before that that is my most engagement that I do almost every single day. But the past few days I haven't been posting content because right now this isn't about the makeup. This isn't about the content. This is about a life that was lost. And I noticed that there are so many brands that are continuing to proceed as business as usual, and I feel like it's not them, it's not their family, it's not their people, so it didn't affect them. Basically, a lot of brands have been getting called out for not speaking up and not using their platform, for not saying anything. I'm definitely for the movement. I am for everything being said on social media. There's a lot of celebrities and influencers speaking up about the injustice for Black people. And one of the people that I look up to is Jackie Aina. And she doesn't like to be called this, but she's the #1 Black influencer. And she doesn't like to be called the voice of the people. She's not the person that needs to be the one who has to always mention something when it comes to race and things like that on social media, and especially in the beauty community. She feels like there's other Black influencers that, you know, you can go to. She's not the voice of the Black people. And I can understand her point in that, but she is the one who has the largest platform. And I did notice on her Instagram, she did call out a lot of huge brands who are for the culture, but they're not for the cause. You know, they want to use our slang, they want to use our terms, but when it comes to donating to a Black cause, speaking out against certain things that are going on in the Black community, that's when they go radio silent. And she called out quite a few of them, and that made me think about some of the brands that I love, some of the brands that we all know and love. And I just wanted to see how they were using their platform and where they stood in all of this. So I'm just going to insert up here just a few. This is not all. This is just a few that I've noticed on Instagram who have been supportive and who have donated, who've also signed a petition for justice for George Floyd. And if you don't know, there is a petition. When I signed it, it was 2.5 million signatures when I signed it. And today's Monday, and it's only been a week, and it was over 2.5 million signatures when I signed it. So I'm going to leave it here. The where you text, and it's going to provide you with a link to sign the petition for justice for George Floyd. I just felt for George Floyd when I saw that video, and I felt like even though he is or was my age, I just saw my son's face. I saw this man cry out and beg for his mother, and I thought about my son laying on the ground on the pavement crying for me, and it broke my heart. And I've tried to film this video maybe 3 times already, and I don't know if this video is going to make any sense, but you know how you have something all planned out, all laid out in your head, and then when it comes time to do it, it doesn't go as planned. So that's how this video is pretty much going. I had my thoughts in my head, and I wanted to make sure that I honor George Floyd and I don't screw this up. And the fact that these brands are, at this point, it's not about your aesthetic. No, what I've posted the past 3 days doesn't fit my feed aesthetic, but I'm still posting it on my page because I feel deeply about this issue. And no, I'm not out there protesting because, for one, I have a disability. It's triple digits here in Las Vegas. Mention this. I have a very, very small platform. My channel is not even monetized. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. And I'm quite sure maybe 20 of them will probably see this video. But I'm using this as a learning curve to learn what brands to work with in the future. Because if you don't support my people, I am definitely not going to support your brand. I am not a person who works. This is my work. And so when I purchase a product, I'm purchasing it with confidence. My heart is telling me I need to express myself, but I feel like with what's going on, I shouldn't have to, because this man should be alive, if that makes sense. This man should be alive. Not that I shouldn't have to do a video. Oh, I shouldn't have to prove myself that I'm woke, I'm for the cause or anything like that. But because this man should be alive today. He did not have to die that way. He did not have to die at all. It's teaching me what brands to work with in the future, because I am making a list. I have a little note section in my phone, and I'm making a list of the brands that I notice that have made a post or that I seen have donated to the cause, because those are the brands that I want to work with in the future, not brands that want to use us for our dollars, use us for what we can do for their business, use us to make money. But when it comes to supporting the community, supporting and speaking out and standing against racism, and they go radio silent, that leaves me looking at you with a side eye. Change is coming, but don't be fooled. Another topic is this little thing that non-black people are saying, that, oh, all lives matter. All lives don't matter because black lives don't matter. And I don't know if I'm going to get flagged for mentioning Black Lives Matter. You notice how this video is pretty much chopped up. I found myself getting teary-eyed a few times, talking about my son, talking about George. I just wanted to speak to my subscribers, and I'm getting sick and tired of black people being labeled as criminals. I'm getting sick and tired of police officers grabbing their gun just because they see a black man. You see a black man unarmed, a black man, you're pulling out a gun ready to shoot him. How does the color of someone's skin threaten you? How? It doesn't make any sense. And I feel like it needs to be a change. These police officers need to be retrained. It's like there's some secret training that they go through, that if someone is black, that's the enemy. If someone is black, that's the perpetrator. And that's not always the case. I know you all are watching these videos of these looters, and 9 out of 10 of them are not the color of my skin. They're not black people. They're not black. Like I posted on my Instagram, I have no content because I can't breathe. I know this is what God put in my heart to do, was to say something and to be a voice. And that is all that we are asking brands and individuals to do. And it's something as simple as just adding a hashtag Black Lives Matter in your post, sending a text for justice for Floyd. It's simple. So that is it for what I have for today's video. I have a lot more things to say, but for some reason I just can't put the words together because the topic is so sensitive and so touchy. But I did want to leave you with, if this video touched you today, if you are a brand or if you're just an individual that wants to help, you have the opportunity to do so. You can text the word Floyd, Floyd, to the number 55156. You can also sign the petition at www.justiceforbigfloyd.com. And I wanted to leave you with a very touching video that I saw maybe about 20 minutes ago, because I had to stop this video quite a few times to compose myself. And it was so touching to me. I hope that it was a sincere video, but nonetheless it touched me. And because this entire video was on a somber note, I did want to leave it off, to end it with a note that there is change coming in the future. A change is going to come for the Black community. A change is going to come. I don't know if it'll be in my lifetime or anyone else, my son's lifetime or his child's lifetime, but a change is going to come. And there will be a day where we all will be treated equally. So with that, I'll see you in the next video, and enjoy this clip.
God, he no longer can be here. In honor of his legacy, we're not rioting, God. We're not shaming anybody, God. We're just humbling ourselves before you.
Yes, Lord.
You brought the thunder and rain today, God, because Satan takes the L today. Father, in Jesus' name, you get the victory. Father, we ask for forgiveness from our Black brothers and sisters for years and years of racism, of systematic racism.